Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I will be doing a reading from Colette Baron Reed's Oracle of the Seven Energies deck, which is this one here. For those of you who are new here or don't know me, my name is Elizabeth Cirelli. I am a life coach, meditation teacher, and Reiki master. And you can also find me on elizabethcirelli.com. So I will be, oops, my cards are a little backwards here. I will be reading cards today for names Amanda through Donna. So we have Amanda, Amy, Andrea, Bernadette, Beth, Bethany, Dana, and Donna signed up for today. And if you're reading this and you haven't found a place to sign up, you can certainly do so in the comments below. And if you subscribe to the channel, those will automatically get to you by the instant notification for when I am reading the next time. And this card just fell out, so I am going to go with that one for our first person, which is Amanda. It is Close Encounters. Oh, I love those little butterflies there. Number 10 for anyone who resonates with numbers specifically. All right, so the key concepts of this card are vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, and setting healthy boundaries. So the meaning of this card is, this is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this kind of closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone. Yet sometimes we are wounded and we build up walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. Yeah, that is the story of life, right? That is our way to self-preserve. And once those walls are up and we've been hurt, vulnerability becomes really hard, but it also becomes very beautiful when we let those walls back down. So it says, it's a time to be honest about your fears and step out from behind the barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to let your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. Yeah, it's like the master of like being alive is being connected. We're social creatures, right? You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willing to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is so much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. So Amanda, I hope that was helpful for you. That's for all Amandas out there, you know, specific people sign up, but really the vibration of your name and the message, if you're tuning in, is obviously for you. There are certainly no mistakes in this world in terms of getting the messages when they land in our lap. So I hope to see you back. And the next card will be for Amy. So Amy, just go ahead, taking a deep breath. Allow yourself to become present in this moment. And just checking into your own spirit and allowing yourself to receive the guidance that's being offered to you from the cards. All right. So Amy, I got great and full for you. That is card number 4. So let's see what we can get for you here. The key concepts of this card are the mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, a sense of sufficiency, and letting go of attachment to form. So the meaning of this card is, before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. This is the true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate at all. It's about how you feel. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. There is enough time to do the things you need and desire to do, enough opportunities to express your talents and to connect to your purpose, and enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything you have and everything you can't yet see, the unmanifested, which begins with every breath you take. Know that you are enough and all your needs are being fulfilled, even if you doubt this in some moments. No one's success can make you feel small. Oh, okay. No one's success can make you feel small, and comparing yourself to others never works. A great comparison of life, especially with women, right? Your life is brimming with unique potential. Focus on that. When you hold this feeling of gratitude, it's actually as a magical open sesame to the floodgates of abundance. Complete that with a playful sense of detachment, and you'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. Your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part. There is hope brimming with potentiality. It's okay that you don't always trust this. You are not alone in holding the candle high for transformation. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. Then, like magic, you have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. So I hope that was helpful for you, Amy. Let me know if that resonated. And I hope you have a great day. Hope that helps you in some way make a little shift as you continue on with your journey. All right, so the next card will be for Andrea. So Andrea, thank you for being here. If you are new to this channel, feel free. Whoops, your card just fell out. So let me see if I can find that here. You are welcome to subscribe so that you can get the instant notifications. Sometimes I'll be tagging people and sometimes I won't. If you're somebody that's not in the Women Supporting Women group, it might be hard to tag you. But feel free to post in the comments if you would like to have another card read for you as well. So Andrea, the card that I got for you is Sacred Reverence. Without the light shining on it too much. That is card number 47. I don't think it's very easy to see there, but card number 47. And so the essential meanings of this card are awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere, inspiration coming through as a result of reverence, joyful living, exploring possibilities with curiosity, spiritual passion, manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. So the meaning behind this card is Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all of the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask yourself the question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic. And you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. So in some ways, that's a beautiful thing to do. In some ways, it's a very hard and difficult thing to do, especially if the person in front of you is someone who there's discord with, or strong emotional feelings, or anger, or resentment, or sadness. But looking past all of that and really seeing them as spirit, not as all the behaviors, but what gifts are they really offering? So I hope that is helpful for you, and I wish you all the best and hope to see you back. The next card is for Bernadette. Hello, Bernadette. Good to see you here. Whoops, yours came out too. So we will just go with what comes. So Bernadette, I got Wish Upon a Star. That is number card 30. And let's see what we can, these cards are really slippery, but they're very easy to shuffle. So that is helpful. Let's see what we can get for you in terms of the essential meanings for this card, or the key concepts. Our intentions based on your desires and aspirations. The act of consciously committing to a vision. Sacrificing something of value. Gambling on yourself. Trusting that dreams can become reality, and the importance of daydreams. Remember that when we were so little and we just had such little stress, we could just daydream and be in this blissful state of like our vision of the future. And it's so sad that we kind of lose that as an adult, or some of us do and some of us don't. So hopefully you still have that. And if you don't, maybe getting back into a place of daydreaming, right? So the meaning of your card is, do you believe your dreams can become real, or do you shrug them off and chide yourself from being unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending. We humans have multiple ways to ritualize owning a dream we want to see manifest in physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning into the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well symbolizes the act of letting the how go, walking away, and allowing the universe to do its part in the co-creative partnership. such a beautiful memory, right? I don't know if you've ever had the experience where you made a wish and like you held on to that dream so tight as a little child. So if you happen to pass a little pond or lake or wishing well, maybe take out a coin and enjoy in that little inner child spirit, connecting back to her. It says another method is to wish upon a star, which is also available to you, right? Every night, if you can't find the wishing well. In doing so, you also look back to your origins, for we are made of stardust. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities, even if it seems impossible, even if it calls you and feels good. Why not choose it? Wish upon a star, then live as if you were already, as the wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than the future of the how. It shows the universe you're serious about playing the game of life and that you trust the essence of the partnership. Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is a call to a twinkling star. The answer will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. No wish is ever wasted. Aw, that was such a nice card, Bernadette. So my wish for you is that you trust it and believe in all your little girl dreams and adult girl dreams, and that those do start coming true for you sooner than later. So, but even the ones that come slowly and take a while are certainly worth the wait. So, all right, the next card is for Beth or Bethany. Let's see what we can get here. So if you just want to take a deep breath, tune into any inquiries that might be pressing on your heart or mind, and just allowing the message to come into you. Shuffle here. All right, Bethany, I got endless possibilities, or Beth, endless possibilities for you. The number on that card for people who the number resonates is number 38. And the key concepts of this card are unlimited potential, moving beyond limiting beliefs, and the filter of an unhealed past, using your awareness to discern what is possible and having the courage to leap beyond even that. So the meaning of this card is, you look at the world through the lens of your life experience, personality, and conditioning. The filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities or various degrees of limitation and a finite range of options. When your expectations, unconscious or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you. Today, ask yourself, what do you believe? Like, really, is anything and everything possible for you? And if the belief is yes, beautiful. And if you're like, well, I mean, I might not have the life that this person has, or I might not get the things that that person has, that's a limitation, even in like really small forms of anything. Even if, you know, you're in that place of comparison, or I'll never have, you know, the life that they have, that's a limiting belief, because really, we are all deserving of all good things. So truly ask yourself what you believe. Are there limitless potential? Are there limitless potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? And are you willing to act on that knowledge? As you believe, so will it be for you, as your energy will attract its match in the outer world. Conditions meet expectations. Either your world remains the way it is, in various forms, yet essentially unchanging, or you become more. Everything shifts as you open yourself up to a greater version of you and a more meaningful life, discovering opportunities that better reflect your true self. This is the nature of your dynamic relationship with the divine. Today, stand with open arms, knowing that you are stepping into beauty, into experiences that are potent and transformative. You are walking past the line that you and others drew long ago, leaping over what was and toward what will be. You are more than you were. Now, what is it that you want? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe in it. So it's kind of like when we let go of those limiting beliefs, we let go of the story of who we were, and we can be reborn into something more beautiful. And when we allow ourselves to be rebirthed, then we get a new life because we have different beliefs about what's possible for us. So Bethany, let me know in the comments if that was helpful or resonated for you. And thank you for joining me today. All right, so the next card is for Dana. So Dana, thank you for being here with your beautiful energy. I hope you are having a good day today, and if it is a stressful day, I hope this brings you a moment of ease. So tuning into your heart, Dana, and allowing yourself to receive whatever message that is important for you at this time in your life. Dana, I got sacred reverence for you. This one was actually pulled earlier in the reading for another person here. It's number 47 for you. So sacred reverence. Let's see here. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes when we pull the same card within the same reading, it's like, well, this is how we're all really connected here. We're really not separate from each other. But the key concepts of this card, in case you didn't hear it earlier, are awe for the truth that is awe in AWE. Awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence. Joyful living. Exploring possibility with curiosity. Spiritual passion. Manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. So really like our true self, our souls deep, deep within, really connecting with that. So it says, looking at the world, do you see all of life or a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. Look closer and you'll observe the luminosity in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all of the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Isn't it so crazy? Like we can like go through life with these like little blinders, like seeing just this one little person, and somebody else is like, wait, I was there in that same place with you and I saw something totally different. It's like, how does that happen? It's like, oh, can we like clean the windshield wiper lens that we have? Like literally just wash it clean so we can see clearly the whole, the truth of really what's before us. So it says, reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Easier said than done when it's like, my life is chaos right now. There's no harmony. And it's kind of like, okay, how can I slow down? How can I be more present? How can I find that place of realignment? And really, it's just about like, can I trade my thought for a breath? Can I look for 1 second here and see what's next to me, what's in my room or what's in front of me outside? Can I reconnect to that for just a moment? It says, whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic. And you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest of all good. So if like literally like your boss is in front of you right now and you're like, if she or he asks me one more time, or if they do this again, or if it's a family member or a spouse or a partner, it's like, oh, like, how do I see the luminous and beauty in this? Like, what are you asking me to do? Literally just go, let me take a breath. Is this what I'm seeing? The truth of the whole? And even if what I'm seeing is also true, what else am I not seeing? And can I also see part of that so I have the whole picture? Like, maybe why are they being such a jerk or dishonest? Like, what is really happening for them that I'm not tuning into, that I'm not seeing, that I'm not having empathy or compassion for? And can I not have that empathy or compassion for them because they don't have it for myself? So I hope that's helpful. I hope to see you back. Please let me know if it resonates for you. And have a great day. All right, so Donna, this next card is for you. Thank you for tuning in today. So let's see what we can get for you. Just going ahead, taking a deep breath, tuning into your own inner spirit, inner knowing, and allowing this message to come through for you. All right. So Donna, the card that I got for you is the land between. Kind of almost you see the bridge there. It's like, how do I cross from one place to another? So really kind of looking at that card and seeing what resonates for you. That's number 40, if numbers are something significant for you. And the essential meanings of this card, Donna, are being between worlds, learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be. A time of waiting and evolving, gray areas, something essential yet still in development, and metamorphosis. So like transformation. So the meaning of this card is you're in a process of change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure where the next experience of your life will be. You are in between what was and what could be. I don't know what this word is, in a pupal stage, P-U-P-A-L. I'll have to look that up. Like during the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you're not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past, even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new. You must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore the stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? The process in between worlds is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, which, right, like sometimes when we're like one step in the past, one step in, like ready to move forward, it's like, oh, the only thing that's keeping me usually from moving forward is like the fear of the unknown. Like, what will come? Is it going to be better where I'm at? Like, even if where I'm at like feels really crappy, like there's this fear of like, what if it's worse there? Like, it's unknown. I don't know. How do I trust that? It says, stay present in the now. Learn how to see in the dark. You absorb the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is a real test of emotional fortitude, patience, trust, and humility. Once you have made this no man's land your home, it will be part of you. This is what you've been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love the place of in between, for that is where you were reborn. Yeah, it's kind of like shedding this old part of you. It's like, oh, like all this crap that I'm carrying, all these memories that aren't serving me anymore, or limiting beliefs. Like, I need to let go of this crap so I can create and have something more beautiful. And the only way to do that is to let the yuck of our past die and fall away and shed so we can transform into something more beautiful. So thank you, Donna, for tuning in. If you would like to get automatic notifications, feel free to subscribe to the channel and they will automatically show up for you. All right, thank you all so much. I hope you have a great day.